Hey, good morning, you guys again. Listen, I just want to touch on something this morning concerning your children going back to school. Now, here in Illinois, that they're not going to be teaching the Bible in schools. Not right now. It will be at some time. But you know what? For years and years and years, when my son was going to school, even kindergarten, I would just take about 5 or 10 minutes on the way to school. We would open up the Bible. We would sing songs. I would at that time. You don't have a lot of time in the day, and I get it. But you do have that time in the car where you're locked down with your children. And instead of them being on the video games or music is playing in the background, and albeit soft worship music, it should be worship music to get their minds in touch, to get their mind in a good state of play, in a learning environment, and to deal with the different spirits that are going on in school. I would teach him the Lord's Prayer, the Pledge of Allegiance, because, they're not going to teach that either. So if you want them to have values, you got to teach it to them. And, Psalm 91. So when they're, kids can pick up on things, and then learning how to pray, and then just practicing prayer devotions, and then just teaching him who he is, because he's going to be gone with you 8-9 hours in a day. And there's some teachers or parents, or, he would come across, they're going to come across other kids who are not taught in the word, and their spirits are jumping off, and they're giving bad mannerisms. I'm not saying every child, but I'm talking about your child and the values that you want them to have. You can send them to school with your values. You can send them to school prayed up. You can send them to school, with the blood of Jesus and Psalm 91 all over them. With your influence. They're influenced by you, not by the teachers, not by the other students. They are influenced by you first. And so I just want you to just consider, just having a word or prayer, or that's the time to teach them about, the Bible, about the Lord. Okay? We'll touch on that later. All right. Bye.